In the turbulent wake of Tywin Lannister's death, Jaime Lannister finds himself grappling with grief and guilt in Season 5 of Game of Thrones. During their father's funeral in the Great Sept of Baelor, Jaime stands beside Cersei, his twin sister and lover, as mourners pay their respect. He cautions her that Tywin's demise has left House Lannister vulnerable, their enemies poised to strip away the power and influence their father had amassed. Cersei, however, turns her venom on Jaime, blaming him for their father's murder by freeing Tyrion, the true killer in her eyes. Left alone with Tywin's body, Jaime stares at the court, the weight of his choices pressing heavily upon him. The threat to their family escalates when Cersei summons Jaime to examine a sinister gift from Dorne, a carved viper clutching Myrcella Lannister's pendant in its jaws, a clear warning from House Martell. Cersei rallies at Jaime for his failure to publicly acknowledge their children, a hypocrisy he counters by noting the deadly consequences of such an admission. Determined to protect their daughter Myrcella, Jaime vows to retrieve her from Dorne. When Cersei mocks his ability to do so with one hand, he retorts that he won't be going alone. To bolster his mission, Jaime visits Castle Stokeworth and recruits Bronn, the sellsword, by revealing Cersei's scheme to wed Lolly Stokeworth to another man, Willis Bracken. Jaime sweetens the deal with promises of a finer bride and a grander castle upon their return, securing Bronn's allegiance. On their voyage to Dorne, Bronn probes Jaime's motives, questioning why he's personally undertaking this rescue instead of dispatching an army. Jaime insists he wishes to avoid war, but Bronn's knowing remarks hint at his awareness of Myrcella's true parentage. The conversation turns to Tyrion, with Jaime claiming Varys orchestrated his brother's escape. Bronn asks Jaime to pass on his regards if he encounters Tyrion, only for Jaime to vow vengeance, promising to kill their sibling for Tywin's death. In Dorne, danger strikes swiftly. Bronn saves Jaime from a venomous snake, but their presence is soon detected by Dornish soldiers. A skirmish erupts, and Jaime, wielding his sword left-handed, faces an opponent. Disarmed, he cleverly catches a blade with a golden hand, using the moment to reclaim his weapon and dispatch the soldier. Against Bronn's objections, Jaime insists on burying the bodies to avoid raising alarms, unaware that Eliara Sand and her sand snakes are already tracking his movements, intent on using Myrcella to spark a war. Disguised as Dornish guards, Jaime and Bronn infiltrate the Water Gardens, finding Myrcella with her betrothed Trystane Martell. As Jaime urges her to flee, the Sand Snakes attack, aiming to kill her as vengeance for Oberyn Martell's death. Jaime battles Obara Sand while Bronn holds his own, but the clash ends when Ero Hota, Doran Martell's formidable captain, intervenes with guards, arresting all involved. In a cell-like room, Myrcella visits Jaime, rejecting his pleas to return to King's Landing and declaring her intent to stay and marry Trystane, leaving Jaime isolated once again. Escorted by Ero Hota to meet Prince Doran, Jaime faces the ruler alongside Eliara, Trystane, and Myrcella. Noting Myrcella's revealing Dornish attire, Jaime awkwardly suggests she might be cold, a concern she brushes off. When Doran questions Jaime's covert mission, he cites the Viper threat as justification. Doran, seeking peace, proposes maintaining Myrcella's engagement to Trystane.